Hello everyone. I'm sorry I'm sitting down for this video, but I just got out of the ER, so unfortunately I can't sit or stand right now. So please excuse that. This commemorative speech is for my mother. Sherry Eberhardt was born in Georgia in 1969. Growing up, she was raised by a district judge and a teacher of the art of painting. My mother was quite the wild child, even though she was raised very strict. She met my father while she was 17 and had me when she was 22. And then, unfortunately, my father left us. I have to admit that growing up, I never hurt for anything. My mother provided for me anything that I ever wanted, no matter how bad the finances were. I did not realize until after I became an adult and had a family of my own how much my mother actually sacrificed to make me the man I am today. My mother had 3 jobs when I was between the ages of 10 to 14 to pay for sports, help me pay for clubs, and to let me have money to go out and just have fun. My mother was nowhere to be found during that time. I'm sorry, my father was nowhere to be found during that time. She raised me all on her own until halfway through 17. She got back together with her high school sweetheart, Anthony L. Eberhardt, who I eventually took his last name to show him how much I actually love him. Even today, I get a call every other day from my mother asking how I am. She can always tell if I'm stressed, sick, worried, or really happy. My mother has extremely bad gout in her feet from working those 3 jobs. She used to stand on her feet every single day for more than 18 hours. But still, she flies down every so often just to be with her grandchildren, and we'll fly there to see her, just to let her know that we love her. She is still the hardest working woman I've ever known, and when she flies down, she does it to be with her grandchildren and just so my wife and I can have some days off. Now, during my teens, to show how much my mother worked and how much she actually loved me, she ended up paying over $30,000 in court cases for what I did. I was a very, very bad child that did not realize how well I had it. My mother never flinched to be on my side, even when I deserved the punishment. This is why I could dedicate thousands and thousands of speeches to my mother, because one just isn't enough. My mother sacrificed the biggest portion of her life to me. To this day, she still works extremely hard, even though she doesn't have to, just to make sure that she can provide for her family, even though my stepfather makes plenty enough money. She also went to school while doing this and has accomplished a master's in cosmetology, a bachelor's in logistics management, and an associate's in food management and food preparation. She is qualified to work in any restaurant in the U.S. and could always manage a salon or barbershop. I have the utmost respect for my mother and the utmost love for my mother because she was able to help me realize and accomplish my dreams and also accomplish hers at the same time. She never stopped and she never gave up and she never gave in. For this, I love my mother, and this speech is definitely dedicated to her. And since I'm going to show her this link, I wanted to say, I love you, Mom. Thank you for everything.